What does it mean to be good at math? I used to think it is someone who can answer correct and fast. But this has serious problems. For one, only a few who are quick and bold will get this title. Secondly, because accuracy is important, most people who are unsure about it will not participate at all, which means they will eventually lose interest and find math horrible. But there's even a bigger issue here. Answering fast and accurately is not even translatable to the real world. Real world problems don't have one correct answer, and you almost never have to answer very quickly, which means we are not even setting our kids up for success for the future. But there's a way out. Today, I think a little differently about what it means to be good at math. Two skills that 21st century educators think are important for maths are: one, ability to justify your answer, and two, ability to understand a different perspective and then build up or critique on it. Can you notice the stark difference? Earlier, the focus was mostly on the outcome, okay, fast and correct. It didn't matter how we arrived at that outcome. The thinking process didn't matter. But now, we have flipped it. The focus is mostly on the thinking process. And immediately this becomes transferable to the real life because the thinking process, the thinking skill is what is the most important for today's real world. So finally, how do you reinforce this in your classroom? That's the most important thing for us now, right? Well, all you have to do is make these two small but impactful changes. Well, the first one is whenever you ask a question in the classroom and whenever somebody answers it, always focus on the reason behind that answer. Don't worry about whether the answer is right or wrong, but ask them to provide a reason. The second thing is the most important one, the most difficult one for us teachers to do, is don't jump to tell whether that reason was right or wrong, whether the answer was right or wrong. Don't do any of that. Don't comment on it. Instead, and here's the powerful part, ask somebody else to comment on it. Even if somebody has their own answer, ask them to pause and first ask them to comment on this. What do they think about it? Is it right? If it's right, why do they think that reason is right? Do they have anything else to add on? Or if they think that the reason is wrong, why do they think so? Is there a way that they can critique it? So notice what you're doing. You're slowly moving away from being the center in the classroom to being a facilitator. You're making the whole classroom student-centric. Now that the focus has gone away from speed or accuracy, more chances of participation, more chances of rich conversation, more chances that your kids will actually start enjoying math, and more chances they'll actually fall in love with it. And you, of course.